Today we're going to be learning about some helpful study tips to use when reinforcing what you've learned in the classroom. The video takes place at High Point University, so please be.
My favorite study tip is to study and take little breaks in between, because I think it really helps to break it up and help you to remember all the information that you have.
I would say that the most important study tip when working in college and throughout school is to take handwritten notes. It's shown that you process and learn better if you actually write the notes compared to just being given PowerPoint.
I usually like to look at the end of chapter reviews so I know what exactly I'm looking for when I go through the chapter again, and then it's a lot more guided when I go through and read what I have to read.
My favorite study tip is using flashcards for everything.
My favorite study tip is take down digits.
My favorite study tip is coffee, because
Make
I
sure that
make it
double click for
through
each
an hour
of
in
them and make
library
sure
without
these-
coffee, because the library doesn't just
Oh yes. Well, yours are all.
My favorite study tip that I've learned is to take notes and take them thoroughly throughout the class so you have all that information later when you're studying.
The best study tip is to take a lot of notes and listen to what the teacher says.
My favorite study tip is to work with friends.
My favorite study tip is flashcards.
Probably the best thing is working with groups so you can get a different perspective on what you learn.
My favorite study tip is to use flashcards because it's an easy and fast way to learn a lot of information at once.
I think that the best study tip is definitely flashcards, because it's portable, I can bring them anywhere to study, and
My favorite study tip is taking notes.
Okay, my favorite study tip is turning all of the TV and the music and all my distractions off in the room and sitting down with music in my ears only and just working on my homework.
My favorite study tip would be to, when memorizing, say it out loud a few times so that so you can hear yourself saying it so you memorize it.
My favorite study tip that I've learned throughout the years is to work in groups and work with your friends together, because you can bounce ideas off of each other, and I feel like it's a lot more effective way to learn.